still got the touch. Hello guys, welcome to the psychic clown. How you doing? Cheers. Yeah, you guessed it. You thought they were going to be lemons, right? They should have been. How are you all doing, guys? Actually, a little bit of juggling's great, because in the midst of chaos, if you can keep your calm when all around you is going crazy, then you've found your peace and inner balance. And today is a great day to talk about all of the chaos around us at any given moment and how we react and interact with that chaos. They say a true master is only a master when they have mastered the art of whatever they're doing in the midst of chaos and issue, and which we call doubt, fears, worries. Because fear is an energy that is constantly around us. The light, the dark, the happiness, the sadness, the trust, the fear. And you only truly know your worth when you are up against that very moment, that moment when the fear kicks in. Are you the true master? So I often use this story that when I was younger and I had a hairdressing salon, and I was really lucky enough to be able to do clay pigeon shooting. Not pigeons, clays. They're basically discs that fly across the sky, and you shoot them, and it takes some doing. And I entered a once competition, which was the Scottish International 100 down the line competition, and I won. So I was pretty good at what I did. But I remember entering the Bywell competition, which was a very big competition with the greatest shooters in the world. And I shot my first clays, 25 out of 25. Then the next round, 25 out of 25. Then the next round, 25 out of 25. Next round, 25, 25. So now here I am, a novice. Nobody knew who I was. But I'd shot 100 out of 100 with one barrel, not two, just with one barrel. So I ended up being in the line of 7 shooters now for the championship, and to win a 4x4 car. I think it was £17,000 and a lifelong membership with cartridges for a year, something like that. So it was a big deal. It was at that point that the real masters are shown. And I remember looking at these guys, knowing who they all are, AA shooters, best in the world. And little old me. So I'm there with my gun, and I'm the first in line. Cocked it, pull, missed. And then it went around, pull, missed. I ended up flunking. Why? Because of the fear. Because I wasn't good enough. Because I was looking at these people thinking these are the world champions. These people are better than me. And you know what? You know what I realised now? None of these people were looking at anybody else. They were just doing their job. And you see, I look back now with a big smile on my face, knowing that why did I become a successful healer? Why did I become a good teacher? Because I wasn't looking at anybody else. I wasn't listening to the crap around me. I wasn't listening to all the fears and worries and the what ifs and pointing fingers saying this about me. Never. Not in this field of work. And no matter what happened around me, I always knew that what I wanted to do was be a healer. I always knew I wanted to work with crystals and to put beautiful energy in and gift them and just be kind, just be loving, just to help people along their journey feel better. So no matter whether they had cancer, whether they were ready to move into the light, whether they'd just been heartbroken, doesn't matter what it was, I just wanted to help them. And in the midst of chaos and the problems and issues around everybody and my clients, I stood true to what I knew was my principle, and that was to help, and that's all that mattered. Nothing else mattered. The chaos, the fear, the worry, the issues, none of those things mattered. So I guess today's a lovely day, guys, to talk about a great subject, and that's about how to conquer fear and to become stronger than fear. One of the things I noticed in life with my clients is that they got themselves into everybody else's fears and weaknesses. And it was very difficult for them to break free. And we often talk about our need, our belief that when we are committed to family and friends and partners, that there is somewhere an invisible 11th commandment that says that you have to be loyal to whoever is in your life, whether family or best friend. You have to be loyal, or else you will persecute yourself, or you will be deemed as a bad person. I don't know where this 11th commandment came from, but it seems to be apparent that all of us suffer from this commandment, that we feel that we have to be the battering ram, the punch bag, the emotional baggage spewer. Just spew it all over me. Just tell me all your fears and worries, and it's okay. I'm here to digest that and absorb it. And when you realize that you're not, when this 11th commandment gets to be looked at and scrutinized, and you realize that this isn't helping me, this isn't helping anybody, because I'm suffering. So if I'm suffering, that means everybody else is suffering. The other day I took on somebody's issue and problems really bad. And I walked along the street and somebody saw me and said, "Wow, you look a little bit down." And I said, "Yeah, I'm really sorry." I said, "It's not like me." And they said, "No, it's not like you, Mark. Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm okay, but maybe I'm not okay." And she said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I've just had a really heavy conversation with somebody, and I realised that I just absorbed all their pain, suffering, and I became involved in their life within half an hour of a conversation. And now I feel, as you can see, really bad." And they said, "Yeah, that's something to ponder on, Mark." And I went, "Yeah, it is." And as I was walking on the street, I was thinking, you know what, Mark? Your life is really beautiful. Your life is happy, filled with joy. You've got your life in order. Everything's fine. Everything's happy. When you are just on your own doing your thing, you're filled with happiness and joy. So all of a sudden it hit me like a ton of bricks. Why is it that I have to absorb somebody else's issue and problems? Why is it that I do that? And why do I make myself poorly because of it? And it's a really interesting question, because the heart wants to feel my friend and feel their pain and be involved in their suffering. It wants to, because my heart feels that that's what it needs to do. But is it your heart? Is it your heart? What that pain and suffering is, maybe your heart saying, "Hey, this isn't yours. You can't do anything about this. Why are you getting involved in this? It's not your issue." And then your head says, "Don't forget the 11th commandment. Don't forget the 11th commandment. You should be involved. You should feel their fear. You should feel their pain. You should be sorry. You should be ill. You should be negative. You should be feeling bad. You should be feeling everything that they're feeling, or else you're not a good person." You see how your mind works? Tricks you to believe that that's your heart. But no, your heart's saying, "Stop. Mark, look at all the pain and suffering that you've been through. Look what you had to conquer on your own. These people need to conquer their own lessons on their own." So if you live in constant pain and suffering, and you're always going to people asking for their help, and "I need your information, I need your help, I need your help, I need your help," ask yourself this: what are you doing to cause pain and suffering to everybody else? Maybe it's your mind scrambling to ask because you need a quick fix, but actually you're never going to get it. If you're one to always be worried and live in this world of trauma and worries and fears and everything's going wrong and I don't know what to do in my life, and you keep asking everybody, maybe you should ask yourself, why do I keep asking myself? Maybe there's a message in there for you to say, you're never going to get the answer from anybody. That's only a little quick fix, but then you've got another problem and another issue. And maybe what it is that your life has been constantly issue after issue because you enjoy living in that fear, because possibly you like people to be involved in your problems because you might think that you're not worthy of anything else. But I say you are. Let the suffering go. Leave everybody alone and try and find your balance through the chaos that you're allowing yourself to go through. And if you are somebody who has to deal with all of a person or three people or people at work or your family, if you have to deal with that, you too have to become strong and ask yourself, be truthful with yourself. Stop lying to yourself, meaning stop listening to this. Listen to your truth. I'm the same. I need to do the same like I did the other day. Be truthful to yourself. Is this relationship helping me in any way? Am I truly helping this relationship, this friendship, by taking all this on board? I know I'm not, because my proof is when people say to me, wow, Mark, you look different today. You okay? And I'm not okay because I've taken somebody else's issue on board. That's not my issue. I am not here to live your pain and suffering. I have enough of my pain and suffering, and I'm working on that to become a stronger person. Therefore, what I ask you to do today, either if you are somebody who lives in that suffering and always asks for everybody's help, or if you're somebody who has to be there for somebody who's always asking for your help and you're through the chaos of everybody, you have to stand strong in your own power, and you have to be the healer of your life. So one, if you live in chaos, it's time to let go of that chaos and find your peace. Find your peace and tranquility and balance through leaving everybody else alone, letting people be, and find your truth and your path through your own heart that gives you the right information to find the calmness and all that is beautiful, which is about to happen along your journey, for sure. It will. So I think for you, that's a great message. Stop counting on anybody else, because all you'll ever do is count on other people. It's time to count on you, to be you, to stand in your own power, to trust in yourself, to believe in who you are and where you're going, to be the master of your life and reject going to people and asking for their help and say, now is the time to be my master. Through the fear and the worry that's around me and in me, no more. It's time to find me, to believe in yourself like I believe in you. And today it's time for the people who are always the punch bag and the battering rams, for the people who are living in constant fear. It's time to reject that energy and say no more. And to send your love to them, but to walk away with love and let them be their master. Let them fall and let them feel the pain and then get back up and experience it and learn and grow from that. So you ask me how to become powerful, how to find your strength. These are the ways that I believe is the only way to find your true purpose, your power, and who you truly are in this world. And you are amazing. We've all gone through this. Nobody is exempt to this energy. There's been many times that I've lived in fear and needed help. But looking back, I always realized, why did I need to go to everybody when I already knew what I needed to do? You do. If you live in fear and you're asking everybody, you already know what the answers are. You don't need confirmation, because the day you don't need confirmation is the day you've got it right. You know, people ask me, why don't you read your own tarot cards? You're a tarot reader, you're amazing. And I said, because I don't need to. Because I trust my future. I believe in it. The people who go for tarot readings are the ones who are in fear, who don't trust their future and don't believe in their future, and they need information, which is true, and there's nothing wrong with that. I went through the same thing, because that is where you live in constant worry and fear of what ifs. I grew from that and realized that everything is as it should be. I don't need a reading anymore. I don't need to read for myself, because I know that spirit, my destiny, my journey will evolve in its own beautiful, unique way through the pain and suffering and happiness. They're all equal. So I stopped worrying. I stopped chaos in my life. It's all gone. And the only chaos that ever comes into my life is when I slip and fall into somebody else's chaos. Oh, but Mark, if you're with somebody and they're your best friend, that's what it's all about. You're meant to listen and be and try and help. Okay. How about just being a caring ear and not getting too involved and giving them a cuddle and say everything's going to be all right and you can do this and you can conquer it? Than, oh my God, are you okay? Is everything okay? Come here. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh my God, I feel so terrible for you. Okay, have a good day. Oh my God, my friend's in a terrible place. And then next thing you speak to them and they're jumping around happy and laughing. And you go, what the hell was I worried about for? You see? We have to change the chip. We have to trust and believe that each person has their own destiny. And they have to experience good, bad, sad, happy, anger, sadness, jealousy, rage, suffering, sickness. It's their journey. And we embrace that with trust that everything that they're going through is what they chose. And they need to. So be there with a cuddle. But don't step over the line and start to actually live their suffering, because that, my friend, will take you back to the chaos of the world that will always be in chaos. So today, guys, let's juggle. In the midst of the chaos, we find our balance and we become stronger. And we learn. And that's life. Have a great day, guys. Love you all. Take care. I'll speak to you in a few days. The course is about to begin tomorrow. We're just about to now give the place a good clean up and a cleanse and a beautiful pure energy healing in this academy, ready for tomorrow's pure energy healing 4-day course. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm thrilled. For all the people who are coming this year. I think there's only a couple of places now available for the pure energy healing crystal course. So if you love crystals and you want to come and learn about crystals and heal with crystals and learn how to heal, then you know where I am. Just go to markbajerski.com, click on events and take a look and see if there's any places left. And you never know, I might see you here in a few weeks. Okay guys, take care, love you all. Thanks. Bye.